Now some of these guys are a lot lighter than they look, which is good for the consumer because that means you pay less. This project is such an easy way for local students to help their environment. All they have to do is dig a hole. So what's the difference between getting your turkey here and here? Metro's paintings range from $50 to $700 depending on their size, and one even sold for $2,100 on eBay. Hundreds of veterans from across the country met up here this morning at the World War II Memorial. 70 years later, thousands remember a speech given 150 years ago. In the winters, separating trash and shells in order to compost gets difficult, so Justin found a new way to do so. It all started in 1997 as a way to promote a healthy self and a healthy environment. Now, schools in more than 40 countries participate in events for Walk to School Day. Color, texture, line. A combination of techniques an artist strives to perfect. But the best works come from not thinking and just doing, like one local artist. And man, does he have a tale to tell.
Yes, good job.
Meet Metro, a retired racehorse who's taken up a new hobby.
He's always bobbing his head up and down. And if I could teach him to hold a brush in his mouth, maybe he would put all that head bobbing to good use. And he picked it up real quick.
Last year, Metro was diagnosed with bone growth in his knees and given 2 years until his knees would completely lock and he wouldn't even be able to stand.
So I didn't want to turn him out in the pasture and wait for his knees to lock up. I wanted to spend time with him. And so I'm an artist myself, so I thought, well, maybe I can teach him to hold a paintbrush.
And boy, can he. Metro's paintings range from $50 to $700 depending on their size, and one even sold for $2,100 on eBay. And all the money goes to a good cause. We donate half of the profits to New Vocations Racehorse Adoption Program. So he's helping find homes for other racehorses just like himself. The other half of the proceeds goes back into Metro for knee treatments.
There you go.
The 10-year-old is getting a drug that has yet to be approved by the FDA and has never been used to treat knees.
X-ray showed that they reversed the bone growth in his knees, and he's going to live a lot longer than the 2 years that was guaranteed to him. So, I mean, his painting saved his own life too. Paints just for the fun of it. Humans try to make everything perfect. He just paints because he enjoys it. In Frederick County, Meagan Todaro, CNS TV.
It's not really easy out there.
Theatric is a disabled Baltimore resident on food stamps.
Thank you, Miss Lady.
And once a month, he comes here to Fishes and Loaves Pantry.
Oh, how about this?
He says the impact from the funding cut in food stamps hasn't been too bad for him.
I just thank God for places like this that pretty much fill in for that little bit that they take away.
The Maryland Food Bank, as well as the local pantries they serve, have felt the pressure to step up, to fill the gap where the government has pulled back. A total of $82 million was cut in Maryland alone, affecting about 1 in 8 residents. At Fishes and Loaves, volunteer Carol Ann Phillips Wilson used to come in 1 day a week to log clients. That's now up to 3.
I realized we're getting more people since the food stamps were cut. It's like overnight, there's this huge intake of people showing up.
The pantry has seen a jump from 1,200 to over 2,600 households asking for help over the past month.
No matter what it is, it's just not me.
Wilson says it's frightening to see the spike in people and to see it keep growing each week.
And I'm still proud of the good things we've done, but I just can't believe how we're dropping the ball here. For people, real people.
In Baltimore, Meagan Todaro, CNS TV.
What happens with the shutdown, they're planning on the first of the month to tell all the freshers who are disabled to go screw themselves.
Helene Van Cleef is just one of hundreds of veterans from across the country who gathered in D.C. today demanding an end to the government shutdown.
Well, I'm hoping that somebody will light the fire under somebody's butt to get them to do the right thing.
If Congress and the President fail to reach a compromise by the end of the month, veteran benefits, including education, rehabilitation, and disability, will be halted.
And a lot of people love to say, well, you're going to get back pay. Well, you know what? Nobody cares about your back pay. Your house will be taken away before your back pay is there. Your cars will be repoed, and your kids will be looking at you with their mouth open. Where's my food, Daddy?
Gary Bonatti was injured during training and is currently getting disability benefits.
I'm not representing any parties, no Republicans, no Democrats, no Tea Party. I'm representing Americans, all Americans, whether you're a veteran or not. I mean, people are all hurting over this in some way, shape, or form.
Amen.
The fear of losing their benefits is what brings these veterans together.
Look your children in the face and pretend you're telling them that you can no longer feed them. And when you get that feeling inside what it would be like, now you know what it's like to be an injured vet.
I think all of them should know that they're going to get a big X for I'm not voting for you next time because you did the wrong thing when I needed it.
3.5 million vets stand to lose their benefits if a resolution is not found. In Washington, D.C., Meagan Todaro, CNS TV.